Okay, folks, chest day is upon us. Things are kind of weird right now. They're a little jacked up because of the fires. Like I have no, we've been eating like a lot of food like takeout because we can't use our stove, can't use the microwave. We've been out of power for 2 weeks. I'm sorry, 2 days. Uh, and that one fire was super close to our house, man. But luckily, it got contained. So I'm doing the best that I can under the circumstances to get the 5,000 calories in. Sometimes it's hard to count it because if we ordered like Thai food, we had Thai takeout food. I don't know what the exact calories and stuff is proportion, but uh, but I think we're pretty close to hitting 5,000 calories. I am a little bit behind this morning in the water department. I definitely didn't drink enough water. And I'm starting to get a little bit of a headache from it, right? So hopefully this workout goes pretty good. But I got uh, there's not enough plates for here, but I think what I have on here is good. So I wanted to throw 4 plates on. I'm having trouble finding uh, the fourth plate for each side because they're in use, but we got 3 and then a 35 on each side. I think it's more than enough. I'm not going to be super picky. Let's just get started. Uh, better than nothing. I mean, I think the last time I did these for chest, I definitely had 4 plates on. I think I got like 10 or 11. I'll have to go back and look. Um, so I think the diet, like not so much the calories that I'm putting in my body, but for the past 2 days, I've been putting just like takeout food, right? I can't cook my ground beef, can't cook ground turkey, can't cook the rice. Uh, so, I mean, it's kind of my own doing. There are healthier takeout options that I could do, but I also have to make sure that when I get to take out something my wife wants to eat too. So, you know, I don't know. I think today's workout might suffer a little bit. Number one, because um, just the processed shit foods that I've really been throwing into my body, but also more so the lack of sleep too. I haven't fucked sleeping at night, so I'm worried about a fire that's out back, and then the dehydration. I'm totally dehydrated this morning. I had 2 cups of coffee. But I was also drinking coffee in the middle of the night to keep me awake because I was afraid to go to sleep in case the fires got closer. It's a little weird to deal with, but regardless, we're going to get a good chest pump today. So let's get at another set here. See how we do with 3 plates. think uh, I think 2 sets over there was good. Do 2 sets here, then probably move on to some kind of fly, either pec deck or cable. I don't know yet, but I do have this like wild headache where, like every time I'm doing a press, I feel like the whole back of my neck flaring up and my head. I am pretty sure it's dehydrated. It's from not having enough water. Uh, so we're gonna have to catch up on the water and electrolytes. So I didn't actually come to think of it because of all the chaos yesterday. I didn't put any electrolyte powder in my water yesterday, so that could be part of it as well. Let's see what we got here. Ugh. Ugh. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, for considering the circumstances, that's comfortable. Considering the circumstances, the diet, the water, the stress, the lack of sleep, I feel pretty good. Chest feels pretty pumped. Two, three sets in. Let's do another set here. I think that's it for the press and movement because it's really fucking like killing the back of my neck and head. I think we're gonna move on the flies, which is probably gonna make it worse. But what are we gonna do? Let's just get it done and over with at this point. I'm kind of bummed in a sense because the 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 pump is really good. This headache is just messing me up. It's kind of like on that last set of pressing, I really could have gone another rep, possibly two or three, but it was just really bothering my neck in a major way. If I'm not straining, like pushing, like putting forth a push, right? It doesn't bother me. Like sitting right here, it's not too bad. It's just mild. As soon as I start pressing, man, but we're 2/3 of the way done. I only anticipate like two really good sets here, and we'll move on. That'll be it, actually. All right. Man. Yeah, I'm gonna. This headache. Yeah, this type of headache is all too familiar to me. It is. I would say 90% of it is hydration issue. Nothing I can do about it now. I do have a really good chest pump, so I can't complain. Would I like to have gone a little more intense? Yes, but I'm just gonna do one more here. I even lowered the weight just a little bit, but I can only go. I can only like go so far in reps until this starts. It just becomes like an unbearable pain. I just have to stop, right? So because it like travels up here and then kind of comes down like across the face. It's fucking weird, man. But let's just do one more. Uh, and then we're gonna go try to find some freaking protein to eat. Maybe Habit Burger. I don't know. Might be a good option. Yeah. Oh God. Had to readjust my camera because I'm having a problem sticking it over on that side. But anyway, you know, I feel kind of pissed off because that was such a good chest workout. Like it really was, especially considering the circumstances. Like it was, the chest feels so good, and I could have gone so much harder, but this headache I got going on, holy crap, man. Um, at least I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna say it's like 90% of it literally is dehydration, right? Just haven't had. I've had more coffee than I've had water today, which usually, like first thing I do when I wake up is I chug like a decent amount of water, like maybe something similar to this, maybe a little bit more, something a little bit more than this, probably a little bit closer to something like this. And I have electrolyte powder in there, 1 scoop, and then usually before I go to bed at night, not right before bed, but maybe like I don't know, like between like 7 and 9 p.m. I'll have another something similar to this in size with another scoop of electrolyte powder that I'm, getting into my system. So I haven't had any of that. So it's plus I think it's stress. Like, you know, let me tell you something. You know, you get when you look at your balcony, I'll post a picture. I'll put a picture up in the video. I'll put it here somewhere. And when you look out your balcony, your living room and bedroom window, and you see flames everywhere, um, number one, you get humble real quick. All right, you know, and it just makes you think about like what's important in life. It really does. Like it changes your whole frame of mind. Anyway, long, you know, that aside, we are safe now, which is, by the grace of God, I'm so happy. But I'm still stressed. Like, is another fire going to spark? Because they're popping up all over the place in LA. Like 1 minute everything's cool, and the next thing, the Hollywood Hills is ablaze, and not just there, just all over the place, Pasadena, all over. And so I got the stress of that. I'm like afraid to fall asleep. I'm like, oh my God, is there going to be a fire in the middle of the night in our community? So yeah, I'm totally. I have lack of sleep. I haven't really even been able to work because I don't have phone and internet. So yesterday and today, like there's very little I can do, and I don't want to go into the office because it's not far, but it's far. It's too far for me to be away in the event that we need to evacuate home. So it's been the fires have disrupted a lot, but at the end of the day, we have our home. We are safe. We're not harmed. So I can't really complain about having a little bit of a headache in the gym, right? I mean, seriously, let's let's reel it in here and think about this from a realistic perspective. I'm very humble. I'm a very humble person by nature these days. So, look, we went in there. We did 2 decent sets of fairly heavy, not the heaviest that I've gone, but fairly heavy pressing movements. And then we did some flies. I didn't really go to failure, almost to failure on all sets. But especially once I got to the flies, like I just, after a certain amount of reps, this headache was just really bothering me, and it was an unbearable pain. I couldn't deal with it, so I had to stop. But nonetheless, great chest pump out, great chest pump and workout. So I can't complain. So at least we got the workout in, right? At least the gym is still here. I was able to use the freeway to get here. So we got the work. We haven't missed any workouts in all of this, right? So I haven't missed. Everything is still running on course. I just can't post the videos because what I do is so I record with my phone. So I don't have a Mac. I have a PC at home. So it's hard for me. And if anybody knows any solution to this, please, I'm all ears. But I upload everything to a Google Drive on my phone, and then from the Google Drive, I download it on the computer, and then I edit everything and stuff. So I can't do that now. So without internet and power. So, but I've tried using iMessage on because I could just text it to myself on an iMac. I used to have an iMac. I don't have it anymore. I have a PC. So I can't find a way to download iMessage to the PC. I don't think it's possible that I know of, at least from what I've tried. That would make my life a million times easier. But maybe I think a MacBook may be something I get in the future at some point in time, just to make things a little bit easier. But anyway, I hope you guys like the workout. It's kind of quick. It was literally just 6 sets and not as intense enough to get a good pump and to do some damage to the muscles. Definitely. I usually like to go a lot harder and more intense with these, but just wasn't in the cards today. But hopefully tomorrow's workout, I'm gonna drink a crap ton of water. We're gonna electrolyte the body up, and we're gonna try to figure out the cleanest options that I can in terms of takeout until we get our power back on. We don't know if we're gonna have power until the weekend. Ugh. So taking super cold showers, it's not fun. But anyway, hope you guys have a great day. If you haven't been to the gym yet, get your ass to the gym. No excuses. And we'll see you guys tomorrow for back. Have a great day, everybody.